Welcome to Skyfear, an upcoming dragon game that I got a sneak peek preview of in terms of playing. So today I'm going to be testing it and talking about it to all of you. So in the background, here's some gameplay that I've recorded while playing the game. One thing that I want to mention first, this is currently an unfinished closed network test and is no way representing the final product of this game. However, I do recommend, if you are interested in the game, wishlist it on Steam and join their Discord server. Also, before people comment on the dragon model in this game, it's currently in the process of being updated. The new model is on the screen now, so there it is and have a look at it. Anyways, let's talk about this game. One of the first things I want to say is that the game will be an upcoming Dragon Combat Arena game, similar in category to Century Age of Ashes, but this is a Dragon game that has been in development for a longer period of time, and so you can't really say it's a clone of it. The game is inspired from genre-defining shooters of the early 2000s to the early 2010s. Skyfear hosts a variety of ways to play the game as well that are centered around the core match-based gameplay style, as well as custom games as well. The flying mechanics are inspired by the aerial agility of bats and you controlling Skyfear's very own prehistoric wyvern, ready to fight others with fire, ice, blood and more. Skyfear will aim to offer both multiplayer and offline play, with some rather competent bots to fight against while playing the game as well, which I somehow found out while playing this game. And for an early network test, the AI functionality is great. I had some issues where I found that the bots would get stuck to walls, but then they'd unstuck themselves and then just start attacking you and following you and playing like a player. Sometimes I thought I was against just a player that was a little bit nerfed. But that being said, they are quite competent bots. You can also progress in the game through playing in offline mode as well, but this might be something that shows less progress compared to that in multiplayer. In addition to this, these are the features in the game. So you'll have custom games, server browsing, dedicated servers, run or fly, take the combat to the ground or the air, but I will say from my test you are a lot more vulnerable when you're on the land. Responsive aerial maneuvering. Combat is about position and timing. Online PvP or offline versus dynamic AI bots, both earn progress. Wyvern character customization and no microtransactions. Now, the developers are thinking of placing this game at a £15 pricing or $15 pricing, so it'll be a little bit lower in terms of pounds. When it is released, it'll probably be worth the price. It's a very good game at the moment, and I think it's quite a good one, and will set a precedent at that price range and be a decent price for the game. But anyways, let's talk about my experience while playing. So, in the game, firstly you start in a solo lobby. This is more where you can mess around, learn the controls, tweak your controls, fly around, get used to the controls and just chill in that sense. There are some flying targets to hit. I thought at first they were AI that would fight back at you, but they're not. They're just little flying dragon bird things that you can kill for shooting practice, and there's some gems on walls that you can shoot to light up, which is like firing practice as well, which is pretty cool. And you can find some gems too, which ties into your character customization and leveling. You can customize the layout of your character with some pretty extensive loadout customizations, allowing you to change the passive ability, the attack and the special ability or rune. With the attack you could breathe fire, shoot ice, shoot some purple magic projectiles, and of course an acidic projectile. It's pretty cool, and passive abilities allow for quite a bit in the game as well, allowing you to pick up different defense abilities like taking less damage from fire breath or when you hit the ground, or not being shown up in crosshairs. Those are cool, and I like that there's a wide variety there. You have the normal version and then you have the pro version, which I guess you can unlock when you get enough runes or points in that sense. Regarding the special abilities, there's one where you can lay down a mine, there's one where you can get speed boost and go invisible. A lot of cool abilities there, a lot of cool runes, and I really like the idea of them. I think the customization in this game is good. It allows for a lot of variety in the gameplay, and I feel like one day, I hope that you'll be able to tweak the dragon model, because that's something that people would like to do a lot in games like this, where you can change the look of the dragon, make it more your own. And that's probably the only big qualm that I have with the character customization in this game. When you load into a game, you can choose between single player and multiplayer. Now, while I was doing the closed test, there was no one else playing it, because I only was able to play it after the closed test was, ended. So I was just playing against bots, but it was a good eye-opener in that sense on how the game feels. That's what we were there to test, really, how the game plays, if you'd recommend it, and stuff like that. Now, you can go into customization settings and change a lot when it comes to single player or multiplayer, because you can create your own custom lobby. You can change the game mode, the arena, the time limit, the score limit, friendly fire being on or off, the amount of lives that you have, damage, health regen, the intelligence of the bots, and so much more. You can do your own custom game, and what's good about this is that you can host it on your device and then invite your friends to the lobby. It's very similar to kind of like how you make custom lobbies on Call of Duty or World of Tanks or War Thunder. You don't need your own server to do this stuff, which is a breath of fresh air. In addition to this, I'm going to talk about the maps really quickly. There are quite a few good ones. There's ones that are snow-based, there's cave-based, rocky maps, stormy maps, and lush green islands to fight over, and a lava pit, like you're fighting in a volcano, which is really cool. I like the map choices that you have. They're small arenas for fast-paced combat, and I think it's nice because you get into it very quickly, and you can just, kill or be killed very quickly. And I think the ice one is the biggest map out of the bunch, which is obviously, I think it's because it's the newer map. Game mode wise, there's a free-for-all mode, survival, duos, team deathmatch, and a free play mode. So there's a lot of different options for game modes, and maybe there'll be more coming in the future. For me, Skyfear is a very promising game. It looks like it's gonna do well when it is released, and this is an early sign. This is a closed network test that is nowhere near the representation of what the final product will be. And if this is what a closed network test is, I'm very excited for the future of this game. Now, I really wanted to show you this game off. I'd covered it in previous upcoming Dragon game videos, and then it kind of fell silent, and I was worried because Century came out, maybe the game had given up, but it didn't, and it's still going, and I can't wait to be able to showcase more. Let me know your thoughts about this game in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think so far. Are you excited for it? What did you think about this gameplay preview, this exclusive gameplay preview? But other than that, guys, I do hope you enjoyed. A huge thank you to the developers for letting me talk about this and make a video on this game. But yeah, if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.